and really that was kind of the beauty of what Tampa was, is in that area, there were so many great bands that came out of there, and they were all doing their own shit.
Everybody had their own way. We all sounded different.
Yeah. So when people, especially like when I'll have conversations with people from European areas or whatever, and they'll say, well, it's Florida death metal. I'm like, what is that exactly? Because none of those bands sounded the same. So
yeah,
that's what made that so unique and so awesome. Is there was a few bands that were on coattails from other bands, but really not so many bands that were just doing their own shit and had their own technique.
Well, we were all playing with each other when we were younger, so we all tried to sound different.
Yeah.
When you're playing shows with Obituary and you're playing shows with Deicide, and which is Amon and Executioner, because it was before the band. Brutality was playing shows with those bands before they were Obituary and before they were Deicide.
Yeah.
Morbid Angel was here, Massacre, Atheist,
yep,
Malevolent Creation.
It's crazy.
And not to mention that before them, we had Nasty Savage and Sabotage. And I grew up listening, going and seeing Sabotage and Nasty Savage when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, I know Nasty Savage had a massive influence on a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, two of our members play with them now.
Awesome. So
Jim,
on that regard, sorry to interrupt you, but on that regard, like, would you say like Nasty Savage? Who else in that early Florida scene was, that kind of conduit for you to be like, God dang, I want to be in a band?
Yeah, and I would see, like, I knew Nasty Savage. I knew some of the guys that were in the band. I had older brothers who were in the music scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see all these bands, like, when I was young. That's what influenced me to want to do music, by seeing these bands play and hanging out at people's houses where they were practicing. And I wanted to be around that.